You know what? I was thinking. Okay, listen. Okay, the girl. Okay, I made I made this girl communist leader famous, like her parents. I made I made your daughter communist leader famous. Listen. Okay, you know in communist countries like in North Korea or back in Soviet Union and Stalin, how everybody would have to wear the same color as the leader and everybody would have to say the same stuff and everybody had to do the same things. Okay, all right. So if she's watching this too, I made you communist leader famous all over. Listen, her parents, your daughter. I mean, everybody in the neighborhood used flowers. Okay, I mean, one of the neighbors, the homie, had to put up new flowers, and the new roses representing the flowers I sent her. Then all the other neighbors had to put flowers out, and somehow the gang stalking program was like, that's gonna agitate me. I thought that was cool. I thought that was like, because I'm still like I sent those flowers to her, but I'm still reflecting those flowers. Like first I sent them to her, and then I was putting them outside for her, and now the whole neighborhood's doing it. And then they make women who don't even look like her. They make the women either dye their hair red, or they put red pants and a blue shirt to match her hair and eyes. That's only something you see in communist countries. Like that's like the leader of North Korea, how he makes all his people do what they have to mimic him. Like that's what I did. I made my baby communist leader famous, and so nobody has ever did that. Nobody has ever did that. I made this whole neighborhood, the children, the elderly people, even the dogs and the animals and stuff. They'd make them wear a red collar or something like that. I made your daughter. I made her communist leader famous, and so nobody's ever done that with anybody. I set a record. I went from beating the program to pimping the program to doing a third world overthrow of the program. I did like a third world takeover of the program, usually having them mimic your daughter. So see, who else could do something like that? And then see, it's so funny because okay, a few weeks ago with the mother. I was outside jump roping, and I'm out there trying to forget about all this stuff. But the mother comes walking. The mother sees me out there jump roping, and she comes off the deck and she starts walking. And I'm like, how am I supposed to react to this? And so she's trying to look me in my eyes to be symbolic of symbolic of the daughter. And it's like to the parents, I love your daughter's eyes. She knows that. She knows I love her eyes. I love your eyes, but. So the mother is trying to look me in the eyes. And at the same time, I'm back in my mind, I'm like, man, this is the gang stalking program trying to bring, just when I think I'm out, they're trying to bring me back. And so I'm trying to avoid her, but at the same time, I don't want to seem rude. I don't want her to think that I have anything against her. I think the family pretty much gets now that I don't have anything like that. But so I'm on the jump rope, and I'm hitting the jump rope in my driveway, and the mother walks by and looks me in my eyes. And I'm just like, because that reminds me of the daughter. And so what I don't get, why can't she do that? Like I have to make her very happy, and she wants to be around me. Why can't she come do that? Come look me in my eyes. Send her out to come talk to me and do that. When I was coming home a couple of weeks ago. No, this is about a month ago, maybe. No, month and a half ago. She had a green dress on, and she was out on the deck, and she was out there with her brother, and her brother was like pushing the broom and stuff, brooming, and she had this beautiful green dress on, and I guess the program wanted her to look at me or something, like when I was walking up, and she was supposed to be, I guess she was supposed to be laughing or something, but I'm sitting there filming myself, and she sees me walking up, and she's laughing. She's like, I can't do it. She turns around, and she goes back inside the house. And it's just like, see, that stuff like that, you know what I mean? I want to talk to her. I want to talk to her. And then you guys had her, when she was coming home a few times, she would be coming home, And then you should see her. Like I'll be out there hanging out, jump roping, and then somebody was driving her home, and she had these sunglasses on, and she was coming into her family house. This was about 3 weeks ago, probably maybe 4 weeks ago, and she just looked so happy. She was like just radiating with all kinds of joy and stuff like that. And I'm like in back of my mind, that's in the back of my mind. I'm like, man, what am I supposed to do? Like that's the same stuff. I remember when she was younger and she used to come home from school. Back when I think she was like 17 or something. She used to come home from school. She used to do the same thing. And I'm just like, Jesus, how am I supposed to be able to do something else and move on? And she's doing it. She's so sweet and happy and stuff. Same thing. She was driving a white van with a guy, and they you know they're supposed to be gang stalking me, and she goes by and she's looking at me and she's just so happy. I don't know what to do. Let her come out and walk with me. What's it gonna hurt? Just 3 or 4 minutes. That's not gonna bother. That's not gonna hurt nobody. That ain't gonna hurt nobody. That's my baby. Let her come out and walk for just 3 or 4 minutes. I had to go through I had to go through 3 or 4 months of her, like when the gang stalking stuff was going on. She'd just pull up in a car and then take off. Pull up in a car, take off. Pull up in a car, take off. Pull up in a car, and looking at the time, it was uncomfortable. Looking at it now, it's kind of fun to look back on it now. Like it's interesting because it's just like even though we weren't talking, like she saw me through like my transformation, like going through everything I was going through, and changing and stuff like that. And just what's it gonna hurt? And then her father, I love her father too because her father looks like you remind me of that actor that Wild West guy John Wayne. The way he doesn't talk and he's all sturdy and stuff like that. Like I love her whole family. The little guy, was his name? I think his nickname was Bubba or something like that. Something like that. I can't remember. But so what am I supposed? So what? And the other one's cool too. The blonde. Yesterday I saw her a couple times yesterday. I like her. She's cool. She has what? Why? How is it that the family only all the females in that family have really attractive eyes, really beautiful eyes? That's what it is. Because the mother has it. The blonde one has it. Of course, the girl I'm talking about has it. So, but so that's what I did. I made her communist. I made her parents know. I made her communist leader famous all throughout the neighborhood. I did that, and so allow me that permission. Allow her that permission to come talk to me for 3 or 4 minutes. That's not gonna hurt nobody. It won't. It won't hurt nobody. All I want to ask her, like, what's her favorite color? What food she has. I know her family is extremely important to her, and that's what it's about. Is her family being okay? Let her have that permission. Let her have that permission. That's all she wants. Let her have that permission. And then you send all of them out. Send the older one out, her older brother, the younger one, their sister. Let them come out and all walk with me, just for 3 or 4 minutes. They'll referee it. They'll make sure I don't ask anything silly or ask her anything about all that. I don't care nothing about none of that. I just want to talk to her. I wouldn't even give an oath or an agreement, or I wouldn't even deal with the people, those people over in New York or Washington or whatever, all the trouble I got into and stuff. I wouldn't even give them a thing where I swear or whatever like that. But I swear by you. I swear by her. It won't be bad. It'll be a good thing. She'll be the happiest. You let me talk to her for 2 or 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes. It'll be the happiest summer of her life. It'll be the happiest summer of her life. If I didn't think so, I wouldn't be up here saying that. She's just so happy. Every time she sees me, she's just so happy. And that's so far from what happened in the wintertime and all that stuff. And just like, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to disrespect the pro. I had no problem with the gang stalking program. Let the program be the program. Whatever I'm talking about on the internet, I'll talk about. Let her come and be for 2 or 3 minutes. She knows she's my baby. That's why you guys try to get her to do little stuff. She doesn't want to do that stuff. She just wants. She just wants to come relax and hang out. Let her, just let her. See, if she's watching, you know you're my baby. Let her come relax for a few minutes. Just 2 or 3 minutes. Just 2 or 3 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes. That ain't gonna hurt nobody. It won't. It won't. It won't hurt nobody. It won't. I swear it won't.